recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. Jackie Hillman will get the call to face these guys. He's one of those pitchers you can't allow to fall into a comfort zone out there, because if he settles down and has success in the early going, it does wonders for his confidence. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around.
Underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
1-1. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Peter Borges will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Nobody out, runner on first. He waits, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here now the 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Michael Lee will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Mark McGuire will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
First pitch coming. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Off, now the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. It's the Cardinals 0 and the Astros coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Astros looks like this. Joe Kelly will get the ball to face them. And if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jose Altuve will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Swing and a ground ball to short. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number one.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. You'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Dexter Fowler steps in now. Here's the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
And, you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And, hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these journeyman number 4, number 5 starters anymore. Once you get into the postseason, it's the best of the best. You're seeing number 1s, number 2s, and you know, they've got another tough assignment here. But, hey, no question. This offense has to get going if they're going to hang around in this series at all.
Here's the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And Borges will take this one in for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Gary Cox will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
And this is swung on and hit to Ellis at second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. After 1, no score. Mark McGwire will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Let's go, Astros.
First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez is camped under this one. 1 down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
Alan Craig will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Now here's the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a one-out base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Now the first pitch. Hits softly to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And here's the first pitch. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. He's set, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 30 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Astros, first baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now you can see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Jason Castro will take his first cut to the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
From the belt, the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
1-1 home. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Yeah, a ball hit pretty well that time, but it hung up long enough for him to run it down in the alley. Good news, though, is that runner on second, he was able to tag up and make it to third now with only one out.
Chris Carter will stand in for the first time here. Here's the first offering. Line hard into left. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now.
And a lot of times, harder doesn't equal better. It's great to be able to blow guys away, but you got to be able to find the strike zone now and then.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners on the move for second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Peralta for one. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We played two full. The Astros lead it 1-0. Johnny Peralta ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Let's go, sir.
First pitch on the way. Fouled back.
Let's go, Stros.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. 1-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here comes the 1-2. Chopper foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
And I can tell you, facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Standing in now, Mark Ellis, as this is on the ground softly down to third. In time to first, and there are two away.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Go Astros!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Arthur Hargrove makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Arthur Hargrove.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes a 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on him.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 home. 2-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Here he comes on 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hitters count 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball two now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-1 coming. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball four, and that's back-to-back walks now with two away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Gary Cox will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike one.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Peter Borges will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
First offering on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. Oh, a tough play from a knee. He gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
1-1 pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 home. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
You gotta strike him out. Woo!
First pitch coming. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. (1-0). And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike, 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's the 2-2 home. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Alan Craig would be next. Full count offering on its way. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Alan Craig will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Well, now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
He's ready now. The pitch and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ready on 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-2 coming. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
A little surprising to miss that badly on 3-2. You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Yadier Molina will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Just keep them right there, man.
Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike. Right, Tom, what are you looking at? Come on, let's get you out here.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Put him away.
Ready now on 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Number 30 will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
First baseman, number 30.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Now the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. On the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the best of starts to this 4th inning.
Is on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Another full count pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Opposite field to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Jason Castro will try it again. He flew out his first time. called strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
No one out with a runner at second. Has a look, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Yeah, and there's sometimes where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here comes a 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here's the payoff pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? And he came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here's a 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's another 1-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Under it now is Holiday, and he's got it no problem to end the inning. Astros leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Matt Holliday will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hot dog, get your hot dog.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
And we're going to give you another look at that 2-2 pitch. Now, what I like about it is that he's been mixing in his curveball a little bit more here second time through the lineup, giving him just a little bit of a different wrinkle. And this one is a beauty.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 on the way. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
So 1-2 with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Come on now, let's get here.
First pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. From the stretch. And that's a called strike at the letters. So that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Runners on first with one down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Peanut.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Payoff pitch coming. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Dominguez, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Matt Carpenter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by Dominguez down the line. It's a fair ball.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Shut him down now.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Holy, shut him down here.
1-0 on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. Bounce toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Michael Lee will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Let's get the out. Get the out.
Now here's the first pitch.
Wait.
And that's in there for strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Come on, get the strikeout.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. from the belt. The pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
He waits. Now the pitch. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Deep breath. Now the 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Arthur Hargrove will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Arthur Hargrove.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Come on.
Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Right fielder number 20,
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Here it comes. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Mark McGuire will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's the first offering. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Hey, you, sir. See that?
1-0 on the way. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Hey, out. Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
The 2-1 home. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Alan Craig will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Control.
First offering on the way.
3
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Pause, now the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And now a pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. The 0-2 to Molina. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. Dexter Fowler will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the ball.
And this is going to roll and get on top of Tal's Hill as this finds the wall. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Borges is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch coming. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
The pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You can do it.
Here's the 2-2 offering.
All three.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jason Mott will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Jason Mott.
Jason Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Let's keep it going, y'all.
First pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
He's ready now. The pitch low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Stay clear of the JK, dang it.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Trevor Rosenthal will be the new pitcher.
For St. Louis, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman
Matt Dominguez will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The next pitch. Runners off for second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Whoa, avoid the move.
Here comes the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 home. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 3 runs already home here. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Arthur Hargrove will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
2 out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's ready, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
The 2-2 coming. Out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready with another 2-2. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Gerald Vaughn is going to get the call here in a surprise move. I mean, this is the 6th inning.
Number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
J.D. Martinez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Come on. How's about a big old win here, all right?
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Houston leads this one 4-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Matt Holliday will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Get him down now.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fresh roasted peanuts.
Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Holiday has a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Mark Ellis will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Here we go. Turn 2.
The 1-0. 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Double play, kill stand and that.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
Come on, nice and easy.
What can he do here? 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Matt Carpenter will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Stop right here. Let's get the job done, man.
First pitch coming. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Let's turn 2.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Let's turn the 5.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
You can go ahead and forget about the double play now. That takes away the force and moves 2 guys into scoring position with only 1 out.
Count, the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, shut him down right here, David.
2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
You know, that's the beautiful thing about a 4-run lead. You can give up runs to get outs at this stage of the game. That's going to cut the lead to 3, but at this point, they'll take it.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Let's stop him right here.
1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
The 2-0. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Martinez retreats for the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for one. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Astros lead this one 4-1. Jose Altuve will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Second baseman, Jose.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And now a pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. There to take it is Borges, one away.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
So one away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Let's go one more time, baby.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming.
Yep.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Grounded, foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to the right-hander Jesse Crain.
Jesse Crain.
Michael Lee will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. The 1-0 home. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Let's get a cake. Come on.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Water. Get water here.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter,
Alan Craig will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Don't play. Right now. Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Turn 2 now. Let's go.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Turn to D.
He's set, now the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starters. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Astros 4 and the Cardinals 1. Number 30 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. What a stop by Ellis. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Yeah, that's very nicely done right there, especially with the speed heading down that first baseline. Once he makes the diving stop, he knows he's going to have to get rid of this thing in a hurry. So he just pops up to one knee, and then he fires a strike over to first to get his guy.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Designated hitter.
As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You want to talk about getting the bat head out front? Well, he just rips this ball. But look at that play down at third base. This is just stick your glove out and hope that it finds the webbing. And this one did as he gets up and throws him out.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. And he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
In now, Arthur Hargrove, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing on 0-1 and the ground ball for Peralta is short. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at second, and that'll retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 5-1. Matt Holliday will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch coming. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
It's the beater.
Full count pitch on its way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Johnny Peralta will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No. I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Into the box now, Mark Ellis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Hey, try to turn it up twice for one.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Eddie Farmer is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 27, Eddie Farmer.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Let's kill the inning right here. Woo! Don't let him score here. We'll get that batter.
Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. The 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the air to right center. Martinez is there, and there are two men gone now.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Peter Borges will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him. Keep the easy, yeah.
Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Two down, runners at first and second. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Lone Star State will shine a little brighter tonight because the Astros are world champions.
Well, one thing's for sure, this city is going to be rocking tonight. This place is going crazy right now, and for good reason. Their guys are the new champions of the world.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park. 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.